meepos.
Oh,
So like
I don't think. I don't know. I'm not sure. We just have to see.
all right, because if it does, and you get to level 25, you get 100 bonus Astro Hero attack damage from each of the 5 meepos, plus the other 4 heroes, bonus 900 damage. If that works, and it happens, I'm gonna be
This
so
is a
happy.
this is the perfect scenario for effect. I want to see if it works Astral against all meepos. As I said, I didn't see Elder Titan for at least
30
half of a
seconds
year,
to
so
battle.
just don't know how it works.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes out for it, and that would definitely be a neat way to make it all work out. Of course, it's not as if Roger is likely to get to that maximum level, although he is going to go over here and pick up an early ward, trying to punch it, but well, that's not going to work, mister, so I'm just going to give it over to Arzik instead.
The battle begins.
Well, Sashlo, by the way, I did have somebody tell me that I can pronounce it Sashlo and not be an idiot, so that's how I'm going to pronounce it this game, although I might just call him Nyx Assassin again to make you happy.
Say again, Sashlo. It can't be Sashlo. The S and H, it must be Sh. It's Shachlo, probably Shachlo or Shaklo.
Nyx Assassin is going to be down here in this bottom lane. We're not going to mess with that at all. Meanwhile, Chappie is going to be hitting mid and trying to get whatever CS he can. An interesting matchup against the Leshrac.
Oh, Ghostic devouring top ward. He's against Tri-Lane. I want to see what Ghostic does this game. He's the guy that likes to go in 3 enemy players with Slardar, get a kill on one, and then just die.
Look at him. He is not afraid at all. Still has one more cogs that he can use here in a little bit if he wants to, but he's just playing this very aggressive, not at all afraid of the effect lane.
They just pull the creep wave. He's gonna get early level 2 on that clockwork. Let's see, Arzik denying a bit of creeps for him.
Yeah. Doing a good job. He will be able to come back in and soak up at least some of this, so half experience for that range creep helps him out a little bit, and it looks like down bottom, you know, this Nyx Assassin still having a good time against the Juggernaut. Mid, Chappie trading off CS with Ninja, and is going to get stunned there for a second. They also have the Diabolic Edict. Chappie maybe in a little bit of trouble here. They end up throwing the stun. Oh, God, very low. 25 HP. Salves up at the end.
Poor man's shield doing the work there. Seems like Poor man's shield is going to be the top item this game. Clockwork has one in quick buy. Oh, Torrent. This is gonna be the death of Flash.
Where? Oh, in the mid lane. There we go. Thank you very much.
He missed the web.
Whew, very close. Well, there's the salve. Kunkka making the rotations.
So. Okay. We already have 3 Poor man's shields up in the game. And maybe one on Clockwork. He's gonna get boots of speed probably first.
A lot of heroes just want to make sure that they're able to sustain throughout this harassment. So, in this early level, as we are going to see the assassin get gone on, the combination can come out. That is going to be the Spike Carapace, but should be the first blood here. As No Way Out blocked in by illusions. FN draws it.
Of my kind, but first,
yeah, he even brought Illusion Rune. No way to run. FN got the first blood on Juggernaut, gonna rush for that phase boots.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, it looks like Iron Talon is going to be the choice for Chappie. Pretty soon to build into those treads as well, make his other Meepo quite tanky, and then we're going to, I imagine, is there anything, like, we sometimes see Meepos just try and stick exclusively to the jungle. Some try to get early engagements with the gank rotations that you can make. Is there a way that you want to see Chappie play this Meepo in this game?
Well, usually Meepo players have one in the forest, just farming, getting the XP that he needs. Ghostic dying, meanwhile, getting some free intelligence for the silencer. Meepo, on the other hand, I'm not a Meepo player, but I only know from what I see. I don't play the hero.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see which way he wants to try and play it. So far, Jug the shrine. Now, there is no vision of this area right now by the Radiant, and it doesn't look like Effect are going to try and make that movement. No smoke, so no gank.
Yep. Clockwork being level 4. Died once, but still, it's worth it. He's getting a lot of levels.
A little bit ahead of the Nyx Assassin in terms of those levels at this early stage. Still 1-1 is so far the exchange. It feels like everything very even, although he needs to be careful. If they end up finding him again with one of those Echo Stomps, could very easily be another kill going back that other directions.
There's a Torrent missed, but Arzik is gonna go down.
Nice little rotation in. Can they kill off Ghost Stick? They don't have mana yet, but stick charges could be enough to use the Lucent Beam. They throw it out. Miposhka trying to run away, slowed down, but will be right-click to death. Sadoy picks that one up.
Yeah, Elder Titan used Stomp offensively on the neutral camp, so he didn't have it when they initiated. That's why Arzik died.
Ben just going to get hit again down here. They did end up going for it. Omni Slash down, trying to find that kill. Does still have spin, was silenced off the back of it, and unable to break the south, trying to chase down Slashlow. Who's going to be able to get it? FN.
He has a TP. He's gonna TP out. There's a stun.
Hit it. Oh, stun not quite on the mark. Ninja couldn't end up finding it at the end. So Juggernaut makes it back and away. The whole time,
this is
space for Meepo.
Yeah, this is really worth it. Meanwhile, Meepo just farming, and Ghostic feeling comfortable to be on top lane against Luna until she gets level 6. And Elder Titan, he's gonna reach level 6 pretty soon.
King R, level 3, is going to come and try and check for the rune. It is an invis, takes it away from Arzik. This could be a nice setup for a kill, depending upon which lane he happens to go in, but you can see that Roger all around the map has also been getting some good vision down. This Observer Ward back behind the tower and one in front. Any rotations to Sazoy are going to be spotted unless it's in a smoke.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Oh, Shadow Demon is behind him already, and Rocket coming out just to scout him. He should know something is up. This is not what Clockwork does, just random shoots Rocket at your tier 2 tower bottom tier. Yeah, tier 2 actually, and tier 1.
You can see right there as well. I think that he had a really good idea of what was happening because the Silencer did spot the Invisor and picked up by King R. Sashlo ran into him in the jungle, so just that little bit of the movement stuttering signals that there is a Shadow Demon there. He pops Spike Carapace and is going to try and back out, but could still get disrupted, and they could go for a combo if they want, although Miposhka's backing out.
Yeah, I think they will go for it. It's level 2 Soul Catcher with Torrent hitting, and FN can just run to him. The Phase Boots is ready. It's gonna be enough to kill him. Let's see who has a TP. Silencer no TP, Luna no TP, Elder Titan no TP, only Lash. Lash TP'd bottom lane last time, wasted a lot of time. I don't think he's gonna TP to help out this time.
So I want to give a shout out to somebody in Twitch chat that has linked me to an article that Meepo's clones do in fact give the bonus damage as well. So that is indeed going to be the case, that Roger can deal a ton of damage unless it's been patched. That was 3 years ago apparently, and obviously anything that's on Reddit is absolute truth. And just empirically, that's the case. But we'll see how this goes. And it's Con Lossian, so shout out to you, buddy. What a guy.
We're getting a lot of good info. Yesterday, how many trees are in Dota 2 now, if it works against the clones. But Astral Spirit is not gonna be maxed. He's gonna max Echo Stomp and Natural Order and get some Earth Splitter. It's gonna kick in later on.
I'm kind of curious to see how it is that Effect deal with this heavy push that we know was going to come, because you look at it, we've got the backup with Kunkka being able to throw out that rum on top of him, Healing Ward as well being extremely effective at keeping everybody survivable, and then Clockwork for the initiation. So they have the tools with which to take high ground if everybody gets their farm. How do you see Effect dealing with this tremendous push that's going to be coming their way? Is it just team fight out of it, or do they need to try and split push?
Well, Effect has good anti-push in Elder Titan. That hero is like the best anti-push hero. I don't know, I'd say Shaker, maybe Underlord. He just stomps the whole wave for 5 seconds.
Yeah. I remember that there used to be a nickname back in the day for Elder Titan by the Chinese, which was like Base Breaker or something. That's what they call them, apparently. I don't know if that's the case or not. We shouldn't be too worried about any potential. I'm sure that there's no stream sniping at all that's going on. Never imply that it possibly could be the case, but there's also a 5-minute delay, so that shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure it's just some technical issues going on right now. This TeamSpeak apparently is running into some issues for Empire.
Yeah, one thing we didn't mention, we already said about Kanka using ship while Meepo is in, just denying that damage, reducing it, and then healing ward comes after that. They can all be full HP if it's used correctly.
Yeah. Oh, it's real strong. I remember that there was also a period of time where we had Oracle, Kunkka, DP as the combination. And then he would just Exorcism, drop the False Promise, and then a Ghost Ship, and you just couldn't kill off DP. It was so hard to deal with. But quite an interesting little combination there. So we'll see if these guys end up coming back soon. There has been really good adminning.
Is under attack.
Yeah, he probably lost him in fog, or just thought that he saw him. But there was no TPs on any other heroes than Lash, so they could have made a go there.
7 minutes in, and Meepo already leading the CS and close to leading the net worth as well. Chappie should have a relatively fine time in this jungle. Just keeps on hitting away, and this leaves open Miposhka to take the mid lane. We've seen a lot of this from Kunkka in the past, where you give him space. Most notably for me was Lanham. He would end up building into a Bloodthorn after Armlet. It was really effective.
Yeah, but this is position 4, position 5 Kunkka, so it's not gonna be that. It's probably gonna be Mana Boots into probably a mech, Guardian Greaves after that, to even tank up even more, have Mana Pool to use X-Mark many times.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm just gonna pressure in the tower again. Still giving a lot of levels to this Kunkka, and top lane, I'm going to miss a kill because I'm terrible, but Ghostic, really good at this game. Ends up finding it on Arzik.
I'll tell you what happened. He used the hook, Battery Assault, Cogs, and just solo killed him because Luna was on the other side. This Ghostic player is so ballsy. Like, if there was a Luna, he would just die, but he doesn't have a vision on Luna, that's the thing.
Here in the mid lane, Aphroninge going to be taken down. It looks like Miposhka very low. They actually can't quite finish him off, and because of that, Miposhka going to end up dropping, trying to deny himself to Roshan. Can't get there in time. They also find the kill there on a Chappie. What a player, Arzik.
He just died top, TP'd. TP was ready, TP'd mid.
Radiant's top tower
Got a
has
double
fallen.
kill, 800 gold. Not bad for him.
Dire's bottom
4
tower
extra
is under
intelligence.
attack.
And all of the time as well. It's just how many times can you kill Meepo? And if you get one of those like that for free, it's quite a boon to the rest of your team.
Yeah, but Meepo is the... How do you say it? Meepo, if you kill Meepo, he's the one suffering the most from all the heroes in Dota 2. Because he farms so much and gains so much XP from farming 2 lanes at a time. I wonder what he's gonna go for. Classic Dragonlance build, maybe even get 2. We see that quite often, or just switch into Blink after first one.
Yeah, it definitely could be, and it seems like he's kind of... I mean, if he had not gone into lane right there, he would still be able to keep on farming away, but wanting to get at least a little bit active does get punished for it, though. But we'll have to see how the next couple of minutes work out. Again, Miposhka going to get an X, does have the Torn and the boat, going to end up throwing it out there. FN, they get the stomp, not going to connect those, so they don't actually throw the ship.
Yeah, that's how you play. And I thought they were not gonna go because usually how you initiate with Kanka is use X-Mark into boat and Torrent after that.
Mm-hmm.
But you already know that because Kanka is your favorite hero.
Oh, I do it the other way, but I'm
Radiant's
also
bottom
terrible,
tower
so
is under attack.
that's fine. Let's see. Global Silence not online. They are going to break the smoke here. Our Zeke spotting out King R, and Hell's going to go for initiation. Maybe didn't realize the rest of the heroes were there. Roger trying to go for it. They end up interrupting the stomp. Nicely played there by Maposhka to pull him back in. Hook shot also onto RZ, canceling their charge, and, well, that's going to be 2 dead already. 7-4. The jug, though, very low. Then is going to go down. They end up hitting the boat on Sashlo. Walks into it so they can stun Maposhka. The Lucent Beam going out. Can he end up falling? Movement speed advantage for Sashlo, looking for that impale, tries to find it, but not quite going to be there. Maybe, they're not going to get him.
They're going base.
Although, right now, it looks like he is going to pass by Chappie, and they might be able to find this kill on a Meepo. This would be quite big. One goes out. They're going to be able to get the impale. Connects onto one as well, but now they're in a little bit of a sticky situation. They have the Earthbind down, and the chase from FN. They are going to be able to run down our Zeke. Cogs, okay, but is going to be able to catch on to Sashlo. Nice play there.
Yeah, this is not a place to fight near enemy shrine when it's ready. They initiated, instant TP comes, they're popping the shrine. You just can't kill anyone there.
Mid lane is going to be pressured next, and you give away that type of a kill, it's going to start to become a problem. They hook shot in on Aphoninge, pushing him out by the Cogs. X marks, pulling him back in, and that is going to be another one going their way. 10-5, and a big lead starting to build.
Yeah, Clockwork really doing a good job with those hook initiations. He didn't even miss one so far, and is really close to Blade Mail, which is going to be huge after he picks it up. It's really good against Luna, Ultimate, and Leshrac especially. This Leshrac struggling so hard, only 4k net worth, and has no items.
Yeah, and this is a hero that you do really need those items to help you out with survivability and sustainability. This smoke gank, it's feeling kind of bold near another shrine, and they're going to find Chappie here. But Maposhka also runs into them, and suddenly, a little bit of a scary spot. They do have the disruption to save them if they want. Not going to catch him with the stomp. The Earth Splitter comes out as well. The boat giving him that little bit of tankability. The smoke gank is going to fail.
Yeah, Juggernaut skipped Helm of the Dominator, which we see on pretty much any safe lane hero. He went for Ring of Aquila, which I think it's a little bit of a mistake. If you look at his mana pool right now, it's only 400. So once his ulti gets level 2, he's not gonna have for ulti spin and healing ward, even if it's full.
Yeah. Is there any way to help deal with that?
Yeah, you need a magic wand instead of Poor Man's Shield or Quelling Blade at this point. So it gives you 4 stats, gives some extra mana, and you can pop it in the team fight, get some stacks on it, and you're good to go.
Alright. Alan, see if he does that or just decides to try and finish off the Manta style. Might get a little bit more towards that. As Chappie, you talked about the double Dragon Lance. He did go that build. Now going back for a Blink Dagger. Wants to have that extra form of initiation.
Yep. He's gonna go, Juggernaut's gonna go for that ultimate orb right now. It's kind of a risky build. Once he gets plus 10 stats, it's worth it, but you need to survive. I always love to have a magic wand, especially on Jug. It's either magic wand or Helm of the Dominator.
Well, mid lane, more pressure coming out. It does look like their tower is going to go down. And of course, Diabolic Edict maxed out at this point is hard to deal with. Ninja, in the meantime, does have a regen rune. Was this under ward? Was not. So Radiant will not realize that this is coming, at least for the moment. Ghost Stick is in front of everybody. This could be a really good initiation. The battery assault, they catch him immediately. Sashlo in some trouble. They get out the global and is going to be able to find the kill. Aphoninge so low, but they end up finding the kill with our splitter, and our Zeke chased down Omni Slash onto him. Aphoninge is going to start to fall, but FN already a double kill. Roger also in trouble. A good Echo Stomp, but they can probably run down this ET. Trying to run away from the FN Juggernaut. Have another round of phase boots.
Phase boots, you're down, son.
TP? Alright, tried the juke, but triple kill for FN. Just too much.
Yeah, there's the healing ward and boat combination. Everyone is full HP right now. They just keep pushing the towers. Gonna go back to farming. Someone on the bottom lane, someone on the mid lane because the lanes are pushed. Yeah, Leshrak struggling so much. Only 1k HP. And now he got it boosted by point booster.
They feel like they just need some time right now. Effect and Empire having all the answers. This Meepo draft, and honestly, the Juggernaut too. FN's been having a great game.
Yeah, the Effect has so much to focus on in team fights. Meepo, especially, plus there's a boat, plus move from Clockwork Ulti, plus disruption. Defensive disruption coming out from Shadow Demon.
Oh god, and they're onto Arzik yet again. The pushback from the Kaj. Roger is going to end up being caught now. Boat connects. The Torrent follow-up is going to be there as well if they want to go for it. No, instead just going to right-click him down. Tries to go for the stomp, but the FN spin more than enough to kill him off. And meanwhile, Chappie looking for some more. Runs past the Nyx Assassin. They're going to be able to control Sadoy though, and he's going to drop also. They're just all over him.
Yeah, Kunkka, this is Kunkka right there with level 4 X mark. You can just, the chasing part is the best one. You just, I mean, you have Meepo with a Blink Dagger and Aegis of Immortal. You can just go in without fearing for anything. Jugult is gonna be ready again. Plus, you just X mark whoever you want, and that hero is pretty much dead.
The level 15, 15% lifesteal for Meepo also, making that Roshan all the easier to accomplish. And, well, I don't know exactly what the answer is for Effect right here. I feel like they just need to buy time. They can't really, honestly, even be aggressive.
Yeah, they can be aggressive. Nyx Assassin lacks items, and mid hero is just completely destroyed. Silencer has classic silencer items at this time. Elder Titan, he has a Veil, he's close to it. That might actually change a little bit of team fight, but don't get me wrong, Empire is still looking good, really strong.
You see there, Nyx Assassin does not end up getting caught out and killed, so he's going to be doing the Vendetta. Unfortunately, the Dire Courier just went down, so they're not going to be able to pick up any items. I don't know. What's the play here for Effect? Is it try and just avoid fights whenever possible, or can they go for pickoffs with the Nyx Assassin?
I don't think they can pick off anyone with the Nyx Assassin. They don't have anything to follow up. Only way is to use a smoke, but we can talk about Empire. They're just gonna push those tier 2 towers, at least the last tier 2 tower, and they want to use Aegis, so I expect them to go high ground right now.
Yeah, not a great way to stop him. Arziki's got himself a global silence. If maybe Empire oversteps a little bit, then there's a chance for a bit of a punish there, but tier 3 tower under assault. Blink Dagger still available. They get the X on Apponage. He's in trouble. They do end up throwing down another one of those Arcane Curse. The Shrines popped. 2 of them so far across the map. They throw out the Earthbind, connects. There's a nice stun onto Chappie. The follow-up as well with the Impale, but there's the boat coming in. It's going to catch on the slow. He's going to be controlled. Right-clicked. Oh, dropping very low. Not dead yet. The tier 3 tower already down, and they're starting to bring down this Meepo at least a little bit. The stomp follow-up into the sleep. There's a lot of damage come out. They are going to be able to kill off Chappie at least once. Clips.
Yeah, where's Chappie? Chappie is far behind. Yeah, the real Meepo is far behind. They're just using X mark on Juggernaut. He's gonna TP to base, heal up, and they're ready to go again. Eclipse is still ready, but Earth Splitter on cooldown, Global Silence on cooldown. They want to commit.
They're quite on it. And, I mean, you're seeing Sadoy do the best that he can. He's got a Manta-style Helm of the Dominator and trying to farm, but very tough. So they're even like going in right now without the rest of the Meepos there. Chappie's got his main one here ready to jump. X
mark on Nyx.
Controlled. Maposhka though, fine. They spin back out. Clockwork hook in for the reinitiation. That is a dead Nyx Assassin. Chappie finds Arzik. Right click's coming through. They have the Astral Spirit out, but there's the Omni Slash onto Roger. No answer. He does manage to get the stun after he ends up coming out of the Omni Slash. So somehow, some way they do it. Chappie's going to go down. That's 67 seconds without him. Now also the Shadow Demon in trouble, and looks like FN will be able to escape, but they hold somehow.
Yeah, 2 buybacks. Arzik and the Shaklo bought back. So that's why they could hold it. But Meepo getting close to Hex pretty soon, so he can be on any side of the map and just get a kill on whoever he wants, pretty much solo kill. So Effect needs to be careful for that.
Well, they do run into Maposhka here. This could be the
Radiant's bottom tower
next
is under
little
attack.
series of things that could help turn this for him, but it looks like they don't want to try for it. Just take down the tower, back out afterwards,
Radiant
get your farm,
structures
get your
are
items.
fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Luna is sitting on 2k gold, is gonna take a tower, 2.5k, so I wonder what she's gonna build next. Probably, well, she can go all in with some kind of trying to go for damage item, straight butterfly, or she can go for a dragon lance and just upgrade it to hurricane pike against clockwork. It's really good, and the Meepo's earth binds.
Radiant's
How
bottom
about just straight
tower is
rapier?
under attack.
Just bust it out. Let's do it.
No, no.
Okay.
But yeah, it can be fun. Now you don't want to lose a game like that.
Radiant's bottom
fair
tower
enough.
is under attack.
Well, the shrines are going to go down. Does look like Empire are in a great position to do this. Also, Aether Lens now on King R, so those disruptions from even further afar.
Clockwork has a pipe ready, and all tier 2 towers are down now, plus tier 3, 1 tier 3, so they just killed the shrine. They actually killed both shrines.
Oh yeah, the 40 torrent damage for Kunkka at level 10. It's not bad. Ends up doing 300 now.
Yeah, 300 plus 40, that's 350, right?
Is it not updated? Wait, what are you saying? What were the words that just came out of your mouth?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Damage, it's not upgraded, I think. It's 300. I'll check it out.
Okay. Meepo, in the meantime, has ended up picking up his 25 attack speed talent. Didn't end up going back for the evasion. But Hex is done.
It's not upgraded, so it's 340 damage.
Okay. That was what I was wondering. Some of them have updated and others haven't, so I wasn't sure what the deal was with that. But
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Dota that still need, let's call it fixing. There's a lot of those small stuff that people actually see, not right away, but as time goes by.
yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, Juggernaut is building towards VKB. I like it actually, because he can go in, hit the racks. Everything is pretty much magical damage besides Luna, right clicks, and Diabolic Edict from Leshrac.
We've seen a lot of this, by the way. Kunkka ends up going for the pipe as well as the Clockwork having it. So the double pipe strat makes sense against the Lesh.
Yeah, we've seen that quite often. Before it didn't stack, but now, I mean, you can use it and then use it again. So it's good, especially with those heavy magic damage dealing lineups.
Well, the Nyx Assassin there tried to mess a little bit with the Juggernaut. Unfortunately, Juggernaut ended up having a bit of backup, so it looks like he canceled his TP of FN, possibly, and that's why he ended up going for that Impale. But Meepo makes him pay.
Yeah. Arzik, this is the kind of a silencer that is hard to play, especially if your team is losing. You're playing that position 5 silencer, and some other guy is getting items. You're just being a ward bitch. So you don't have any items. I like more the style that, let's say, Puppy plays. Helm of the Dominator. He goes for phase boots, but you can also go for power treads and just switch and scale into the mid and late game with that Glaives of Wisdom.
Yeah, I think that in a lot of ways it was, you wanted to play in that way, that they kind of just needed a bit more out of all of their heroes, and so Global Silence, maybe that's the way you find the initiation or something later on. I will say that on occasion we've seen Meepos fall off a little bit in the super late stages of the game. Do you think that this is one of those games at all where if Effect can just hold out long enough, they'll have the answers?
Yeah, Effect right now, they're in a good position because they only lost tier 3 tower. I mean, good position. They're logically in worse position than Team Empire, but they can still do it. Luna has a BKB, good against Meepo. She can't get hexed. Plus working towards Butterfly to just increase the damage she deals.
I understand what you meant there. They could be in a much worse position than they are. Feeling ya. I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's like Chappie now. It's gonna hit in there, take down the next Roche.
They're being scouted by Elder Titan.
All right, let's watch the damage. He sent it through all the Meepos. Roger, he's gonna be ready for some pounding time. Gets 134 damage out of that one. Come at me.
Yeah, bonus damage 48. I'm not sure it works.
Okay. That's fine.
How much Meepos did it hit?
I think it hit all of the Meepos, but maybe only one of the other heroes, so it's tough to tell. Still smoked up, though. Ready to battle, potentially. The Diffusal Blade for Juggernaut. Do you like this pickup?
This CFN seems like playing the Juggernaut from the last patch. That's how you played it. Manta style into Diffusal Blade. Usually we see Helm of the Dominator build on him, and Manta style into Maelstrom just to push the lanes harder, but he has Blacking Bar and the Manta style to get rid of the silence. He really doesn't need that Diffusal Blade. It's I mean, it's good, obviously. Gives you some kind of more control, slow in team fights, and the damage amount is really good, but Maelstrom, I prefer that item.
All right, I'm just gonna, the last time I'm gonna talk about it until things really start to matter. It does work. It hit the Meepos and the Juggernaut, gave him 72 damage with only 1 level in Astral Spirit, so we'll see if that ends up coming back to haunt them at some point.
Oh, it was level 1 Astral Spirit. Yeah, he got the damage from all the Meepos. Yeah. Didn't see the level on Elder Titan.
Meanwhile, King R creates some illusions of that Luna, and they're going to be able to finish them off there at the end.
Yeah, Meepo, Point Booster, and Quick Buy is going to go for Skadi. Sorry, I always tend to say Skadi for some reason.
You got it. You're owning it. It's beautiful. Chappie. Yeah. Look at the sword he's got as well on this Meepo cosmetic. It looks pretty nifty. I like it.
Yeah, you can't see the cosmetics anymore. Like, see what they're called, right? No. Or I just don't know how.
Yeah. I don't know how either anymore. They've been able to change that around a little bit. Ghost Stick feeling good about himself as well. You look at him doing the taunts through the jungle. It looks like, though, Empire might be prepping for another big push here. And
yeah, look at Chappie having that one Meepo in the forest on top lane. Was trying to get a pick off if someone shows, but now he's on top again, just swapping it around.
He's gonna leave one up here and send the other guy back to the other side. Bring the rest of the Meepos up top. Pressure in the lane. This could be a moment where Effect could try and smoke out and find a kickoff here, but he's too far away maybe from the rest of the base that they might just end up losing their whole tower anyways.
Yeah, Leshrac, the old Scepter plus Bloodstone, 12 charges. Leshrac really having a rough time this game.
Take down the range barracks. Empire's still not willing to commit fully for this. They have a 15,000 net worth lead and right around 10,000 experience. But they do not want to throw that lead away. Remaining dominant now.
They're just playing it safe. They have Juggernaut with Manta style and BKB and Shadow Demon illusions. They can just send it to towers and just chop it slowly, and Meepo pushing the other lane. That's the perfect scenario for them. if something goes wrong, there's the clockwork, hook in, or just using the ship and just backing out.
Well, in mid lane, Sidoi continues to get farm. I mean, that's 2 minutes left on the Aegis. We'll see if they're going to actually try and make a substantial movement in. But for now, Effect, they can just keep up this outspam. They're perfectly content with it. Like Luna, he's only, what, about 1,000 gold behind the Meepo? Sidoi has been incredibly farmed this game.
Yeah, judging, well, he's the only farmed in his team. Look at the Silencer and Nyx Assassin.
Yeah.
And who else on the bottom?
ET
as well.
Right.
Yeah, they're top 3 bottom. They have, what, 11,000 net worth together.
All right, well, maybe finally setting up for the hit. Chappie jumps in, finds Sidoi, lulled them into a false sense of security. Global Silence comes out as well. Going to be able to catch them stunned up for the moment, possibly. Chappie dropping a big hook shot in, though, is going to be able to contain Arzik and Sidoi and trying to turn on to them. FN, big, large, and in charge, takes down Afro Ninja. Ghostic is just going to be able to walk out and away from this one. I do believe Sashalo goes for initiation, gets X-Mark back in. Chappie has jumped forward. Roger gone. Oh, and that's 3 dead with no buyback. Still very low respawn times, but they've already lost barracks.
Yeah, Hex is ready on Meepo again. He's gonna initiate on Luna.
All right, there's the jump
or
in.
Silencer.
Finds our Zeke, why not? There's a couple more of those coming out. They have the Eclipse, but the nice catch, Chappie is going to get Yule Sceptered up, but that means none of the Eclipse damage was going on to him. They still do find that kill. Currently, Meepo, the real one, is actually right there, so this is going to be the one that they jump upon. There is the, well, Earthbind going down onto Afro Ninja. Chappie is dropping a little bit lower, but all of these Meepos are still very tanky. They disrupt one. Sidoi now maybe going to get turned upon. Can they bring him down? They are going to be able to find that kill. But FN, maybe too much to deal with as they get a wicked 6 streak on him. Roger trying to back out and away. TPing out. They're going to buy back on Meepo. Come back in. They smell blood. They want to take him down. Chappie kills off the Nyx Assassin in the end here. As that is 28-9. 2 lanes of barracks. Everybody is still very healthy.
Empire just getting those kills. Luna buying back, Meepo buying back as well. Now Luna's gonna go down. Also, where's that purge? Where's that purge?
He wants it, but can't quite get it. Still, GG gets called as Chappie a little bit too strong for Effect.
Dire's top tower is falling.
Yeah, that's why they pick it in the first phase. I'm surprised the Effect didn't ban it because Chappie loves to play Meepo, and well, maybe they didn't expect them to pick it in the first phase because they had some